Hi, I'm Egg Platinum. This is Young Lef, and this is the Small Member Squad podcast. I'm. You like that?
Yep, that's it. Only two of us.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the whole squad. Dude,
Oh.
it's sad. Uh, it's sad to see this, but it's also good because we can talk about this right away.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if we've announced it yet, but
So,
we're gonna go. Yeah, you want to talk about it more?
yeah. Okay.
Talk about this right away.
So, a little announcement. Temporarily, at least until the end of this semester, we're going to go back to the every other week uploads. Um, not starting this week, so you'll still get another episode next week with El Shav on there, and
Actually, might have a guest that one. I don't want to spoil
maybe a
anything,
guest
but I
as
might
well.
have
Maybe,
two guests actually, two homies. I don't know yet.
right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see.
yeah.
But then after that episode, we'll be going back to every other day. I've just been getting overwhelmed and stressed out by my classes.
Hey man, you're all good. To be like
Mm,
that sometimes, so no cap.
yeah, yeah.
Actually, I got a
Actually, we'll
funny
go into
story.
more detail on that a little bit later.
Sure, I got a funny story to start off with.
Yeah.
So I was at work earlier this week, just like chilling, vibing like I usually do, listening to
Hmm.
podcasts. And the podcast that I was listening to originally had finished, and Spotify for whatever reason just plays the next one in line. And so the next one in line was our fucking episode. Uh the last week's one, and I listened through it, the entire fucking thing. Because like obviously I wanted to self promote at work as well because there
Oh
was other
yeah.
coworkers that were
Oh,
like
actually, speaking of like promoting, I have an idea for something I might do. I'm not sure. It'd be kind of funny though.
Hmm, yeah, you want to
um,
spoil the deeds?
I'm trying to think of the website. There's a website I we use for work for printing off all of our
Hmm.
business. Actually, hold on, I might say at the bottom. Hold on.
Okay, dude, if we're gonna fucking print business cards off for the fucking podcast, I'm 100% fucking down. I think that'd
Hell
be
yeah,
fucking funny.
I get the Spotify code printed on there.
We have the fucking Raise Energy logo somewhere on there.
Wait, did someone say raise energy?
Raise Energy? Oh, yes. Our wonderful sponsors to this great podcast. If you guys,
Flavor is this?
also, can I,
Galaxy Burst?
can I talk about the tweet you fucking put out about Raise Energy? Who
Yeah.
the fuck was Scott or some shit that you like tagged in the tweet or some shit?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
You
I didn't tag
you
anyone.
put some random
Oh,
ass name.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
What
just put a
the fuck
random
was
name
that? What was whose name? Why?
in.
Why? What the
Just
fuck,
cause,
man?
just for the funny lols. I think it was like Ted or some shit. Like fuck you,
Yeah,
Ted.
I remember seeing it. I'm like, why? I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, when did he get associated with our fucking podcast?
Actually, it's funny that you said Scott because Scott's actually the owner of
Yeah, yeah, I
of
know.
Raise
Yeah,
Energy.
yeah. The only reason I know that is because the million emails I get sent I fucking box
Oh,
every
I
day.
opt out of them.
Aren't you smart?
Vistaprint. There we go. I can make my own
Ah,
business
yes.
cards.
True, dude. Yeah.
um,
I'd be down.
actually
It'd
I'm
be cool.
curious. Hold on, real quick. Because I can give it like. I don't think it's too expensive either. Oh my gosh,
It's
they don't
not.
even.
I've looked into it before. I think
Um,
I think it's pretty cheap.
yeah,
It'd be a
like
cool way
$5 or something.
make stickers. In case you guys
Make
don't know,
stickers.
we're both live again.
I actually
And
ended my
I've
stream because I was
ah
getting mad at my program.
uh, uh, but one of the lovely chatters said to make stickers. What?
We just stick stickers in
Stickers.
random places.
I was saying just fucking everywhere. We're just
Just
fucking
on
laying them
the like
down.
we go into Walmart, we just stick it on the
Yeah.
wall.
Fucking someone's car, just plaster that bitch on there.
Oh my god. We really have
Someone's
to make sure
fucking
that they
door,
can't
we
find
just
where we
fucking
live then.
we fucking someone's door, we just put that bitch up there too.
People
Oh my
just
god,
walk into
that'd be
my
fucking
store and
funny.
just stick it to their forehead.
Hey, oh my god, Austin. Imagine someone walks into your fucking store and you're like, "Hey, I'm Austin. Here's my business card." You actually just hand him the small members card, fucking on.
And I know exactly what I would do for the logo as well. I think I'd just do the same thing that I did for the background that I use for the
Yeah.
podcast now. Just
Sure.
small member
Yeah.
squad lines of it.
That shit looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Either that
This shit does look good.
or we just
Just
get a
our
bunch of the
faces.
Spotify printouts and we don't even label it. We just put the printout in random places. And all the millennials or Zoomers will come in
That's
and
some
be like, "Oh,
hipster
Spotify
shit.
code. How can I scan this? Let's see what it is."
That's some real hipster shit right there.
I
Then
don't
we
know
have more
if
high
people
schoolers
actually do
listening
that.
to us. And I don't know if I want that. You know, I kind of like having. Actually, I don't give a fuck. You shout out to Real Search.
Apparently
He's the real one, dude.
we have one person in our demographic that is between the age of 55 and 60.
Who the fuck? Who's fucking
Actually,
grandpa's listening to the podcast, bro?
let's go, Grandpa.
What the fuck?
Here,
Yo,
hold on. I can
shout
check
out
the
to that
analytics
guy, though.
live.
Real fucking man, dude. Shout out
All
to
right.
you.
We have 1% that's 60%, 60 plus. 1% that's between 45 and 59. 16% is between 28 and 34. 32 is between 23 and 27, and 48% is between 18 and 22.
Damn. So our main demographic is people around the same age as us. That's kind of
Yeah.
funny. I guess it makes sense. That's fucking wild. That's wild to hear. Actually, you know what I was thinking about?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this is just fucking weird. That I was like taking a piss, just high as fuck, just vibing. I was like, dude, if we ever got like
Just
super
pissing
big,
all over the wall.
Austin's the one. Oh no. Yeah.
Just zone out and just like start just
I was
leaning
like,
off to the side and just streaming down the wall.
yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I think my dick's like facing like towards the toilet or something, so I'll piss on the floor for a bit. I'm like, oh fuck. But anyway,
That explains a lot.
I I was just vibing. I was thinking, I was like, dude, if we ever pop off, Austin just like gets the biggest ego. He's the one that controls everything. We're just fucked out of everything.
I mean,
He can just
yeah. But I also put in a ton of work for it. Like all the custom backgrounds, the logo. You know, something that I like there's so many things I want to learn how to do for the podcast. Like something that I've seen that looks really cool is like 3D animate not 3D animation. Dang it, what am I thinking of? Like a render? Like making renders and stuff, like infinite loops and like having that run in the background or some shit. So instead of just being small member squad stamped everywhere, it's actually scrolling through like what the Misfits have.
Yeah, it'd be sick as fuck. Yeah, that would be clean. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of shit we could improve on, like having our regular members here.
Yep.
But
yep. Dude, I would love to have a set.
Right? That'd be cool as fuck.
Be dope.
That'd be pretty fucking fun. I don't know if you've listened to the newest episode of the Misfits podcast, but they're set right now. Clean, dude. Oh cap.
Oh,
It's clean.
dude.
But anyway, we got any
Um.
fucking comments for this
Yeah. Yeah.
bitch?
Yeah. Actually, before we get into the comments, actually, nah, we'll do comments first. All right. So we got, um, yeah. Okay. Ants. He commented with a timestamp, 10 minutes and 38 seconds. This man couldn't even shuck the corn. SMH. Um, I don't know what he's referring to there.
He's
I can't
referring to
click it
you
because
fucking shucking corn last episode.
I was
Austin,
shucking corn.
you were talking, yeah, you were talking about your fucking first job or whatever when
Oh,
you were fucking
detasseling.
shucking corn. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
This man can't even shuck corn, bro. Come on.
What do you mean? I did it for a
I thought you
summer.
forgot what we talked about. We.
All right.
All right. To be
So the
perfectly
reason
honest,
why I
the only
forgot
reason.
what we
Yeah,
talked
you go.
about there was because I after recording that episode, I stayed up for another actually like 18 hours or some shit
Mm-hmm.
before going to bed.
That's fucked, bro. Yeah, that is
I hit
fucky.
I hit 24 hours and 30 minutes though.
Hell yeah.
I
Actually,
completed all of the Call of
that's
Duty Cold War campaign on realism. Dope.
nice, dude. Fuck yeah. I watched a bit of that when it was like early in the morning when you're playing that shit. I was watching it a bit.
Hmm. I
I,
had
I
to
want to play
update
through
it.
that at some point.
So
Like
while I was
midstream.
streaming, I had a 60 gigabyte update.
Austin's like, I guess I'll watch YouTube.
No, I started playing my PS5. I played Red Dead.
Oh yeah, that's when you played Red Dead. Yeah, that's when I fucking clicked off the fucking stream. I remember.
Ah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, Red Dead. Oh shit, I'm just joking.
Yeah, it's not a
We get
very
any more
fast
comments?
game. It's a really chill game. All right. About this
Yeah,
boxing tournament, what format will be used? Round robin, single elimination, double elimination? Um,
I think we go off a point system. Like we do like I'm thinking we do this like as a fucking round robin event. Like we just start.
round robin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah,
Like
start.
everyone fights everyone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be like a month though. So like, that shit happens.
It's gonna yeah, and it's gonna be months before that happens. It's gonna be summertime. A big problem we're gonna face
Hey,
is where we do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. We're gonna have to like rent a fucking gym or some shit. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to fucking
because like we
either this
can't
is
really
gonna
do it
be the
in like
most
your
fucking
background or
expensive
something.
video we do. Well, we can't just do it in the backyard, bro. What the fuck?
No,
No.
no, we can't.
We gotta figure. We'll have to figure some shit out for that.
Mhm.
Also,
Or are we gonna have to do like a
since I'm
trampoline
streaming,
or some shit?
yeah, that's fucking safe. Yeah, that's the fucking idea. Yeah, we just start fucking socking each other. We go to
Boxing
like
on the
we go to the fucking
trampoline.
we know we go to like a trampoline park or some shit, and we just start beating the shit out of each other. It's like a
You
group of
jump
fucking
up in the
20
air and
people
double
just come
fist pound on the
in.
top. Other people come
Like,
onto our
imagine
trampoline, we
this.
just beat the shit out of them.
We just start. It's no. Just imagine this. Like 20 people just walk into a place. They all just start go. They just start all fucking just going to town on each other. Just everybody. That'd be
all right, hold
fucking wild.
on. Let's see, boxing
Also,
gym near
I
me.
got a quick shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh
Actually,
yeah. Since I'm
apparently,
streaming, yeah. There's one close to me actually.
actually, according to my quick Google search, apparently at the
What?
at the fitness center right down the hill from where I live has one.
Oh, nice, dude. Okay, maybe. All right, bet.
Oh, and there's
We'll
also
have to look into it.
another place like up by Walmart here where I
Yeah.
live.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Cool.
Like next to
Yeah.
GameStop.
Ah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Also,
we could see about that.
I got a quick shout out. Thanks for these questions, real quick. I got some shit from my boy. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, but 1S0. In case you're wondering, my homeboy over here, his Twitch is also just his name, Egg Platinum. Should definitely
Yep.
follow him and sub to him. He's a mad homie. But also, he asked if we had the choice to go pro in any game, what game would it be?
Valorant.
Like that's hard for me because I love, I love melee. I love melee, and if I could just fucking be good at it, that'd be fucking sick. But it's not the
All right.
game for money. You don't play it for
Let me
money.
think.
But I would love to play something like just some like Dota or some shit. Just like make millions. Like just like
Yeah.
racking in the fucking cash.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So for
I'd
me,
probably choose Valorant though.
for me, it would be between CS:GO and Valorant. I like Valorant more, but CS:GO has a way bigger prize
Yeah.
pool. I was actually
Valorant will get there. It's in its
yeah,
first year.
eventually. Yeah. And plus it's backed by Riot, so
Yeah.
ain't going anywhere soon. The
Yeah.
boomer that comes into my
I
store
look.
every Friday and talks with me for an hour, I like for some reason I like we got on the conversation of like video games and like professional players, and I showed him the prize pool and he's like, "Oh my gosh, that's more than some like actual sports." I'm like, "Yep." That was
Mhm.
just the
Yeah.
CS:GO stuff.
Yeah. No, that shit's fucking cool, and I love watching and supporting esports. But like for me personally, the game that I would fucking love to get into more, and I've been looking to like create a team or some shit, at least a fucking consistent 5 stack, is for Valorant because just having a consistent 5 stack is meaning you can fucking build consistency with your fucking team, build fucking strats and shit, and you can just fucking destroy the other team. Like I'm a fucking great. I have a big brain
Hmm.
for games like that. I love reading people and just fucking predicting what they want to do and shit. And it's so
See,
simple where I am. I don't know.
I think
But yeah, I love
that
Valorant.
would be a lot of fun. I would love to do something like that, but unfortunately I can't right now because of school.
Yeah,
Fucking hate school.
be like that, man.
All right.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Time for the school rants. All right.
Boy.
so, I'm currently taking let me take a step back. Let me tell the very fortunate situation that I'm in, just so that everyone gets a big picture. So right now I'm going to an in-state college, an online program through one of the in-state colleges, and my stepfather was in the Navy for 24 years, and because of it, the VA determined him to be I think it was like 70, no, it was like 60% disabled or something like that, some high percentage like that, and because of that high percentage, he gets free college, at any point in his life. Um, any spouse that he has gets free college for any time in their life,
Mm-hmm.
and any children that he has, including stepchildren, get free college to the or no they get free 128 credits to the age of 26. So I'm 22 right now. I have until the age of 26 to use up this 128 credits. Um, but another situation that I have is that because of when
There's no way
he
you're going
was
for that long though.
that's
I'm just gonna be
that's
honest.
128 credits is a bachelor's degree.
Is it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
Um
Don't listen to me. I literally know nothing.
so
I didn't go to fucking college, man. That's why I
yeah,
did it.
I don't
Too
blame you.
complicated for me.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I'm
unless if
happy I
unless if
didn't.
it's required for, a career that you want to do for the rest of your life. Um
No, I always knew I was gonna be a fuck up, so I accepted it.
I see all I want to do is I just want to program for my career. I love programming. I've known that I've wanted to program since my I want to say since 8th grade since 8th grade. I've known that this is what I want to do. Um, so I've taken every single class that I could possibly. In high school, I took 5 programming classes, and the only reason why I didn't take more is because that's all that they had. I took I I started some classes online on some like learning websites, but I didn't really use them. I just sort of fall off. I've taken
Yeah.
uh, I took 3 classes while getting my associates, and now I'm in an applied computing course where I've taken one programming. I'm in programming 2 and a database programming course. And I love those courses. Um,
Oh yeah.
so that's what I've been working towards. And
Hey, shit.
so I because of when the VA determined him to be disabled, I already had 60 or not 60. I already had like 30 credits that I paid for myself. So I could get my bachelor's degree and a few more credits worth of classes if I wanted to, but I don't.
I was
So
gonna say, fuck that.
so free college for me, a caveat or a catch though to it is that we have to maintain a GPA of at least 2 and we have to take full-time credits. So at least 12 credits worth of classes, which is 4 classes. So I through my getting my associates, I found that for me working full-time to pay for my car, um, which I regret getting my a car as expensive as mine now, but it is what it is. I have to work full time, and I also have to take full time classes. So I found that 9 credits worth of classes was, good. I could go up to 12 if it was information that I sort of knew, but
Yeah.
this semester I'm taking 4 classes. Like I said, programming, database. I also have an ethics class and a system analysis class. And the programming classes, I
Oh,
have
system analyst.
mm-hmm, the 2
Anal.
programming classes I have no problem in. I'm getting like not I maybe spend 2 hours total a week on the classes, and I'm getting a 98 and a 95. No problem, easy. My ethics class, I have a little bit of a problem understanding ethics. I've always had a little bit of a problem understanding ethics, but if I spend the time on it, I'll complete it. I'll get a good grade.
Oh yeah.
But my system analysis class, this is this is okay. So um, those 2 other classes, the ethics and the system analysis class. The ethics class, I get quite a few assignments for either 3, maybe 4 every week. At least 3 a week, sometimes 4, um, which aren't aren't terrible. Maybe take me like maybe 3 hours, whatever. But the system analysis has 2 assignments a week, right? So one less. Don't think it's too much, but one of them is a group assignment every single week, and the other one
Yeah.
has 3 or 4 steps to it that take 4.5 or 5, maybe 5 hours to do. And
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
it gets worse. So the group assignment each week, we have 6 members in our group, and every single one of them is a full time student, and or maybe I can't say that. Every single one of us has a full time job, and some of them are part time students, some of them are full time students, um, and we'll have an assignment that, say for example, we have an assignment that opens up on actually it's due on the 14th, Okay, we know it's due on the 14th because we can see it on the calendar. But if we click on the assignment, it says it's locked until March 8th. So we can't
Yeah.
read over any instructions or talk about it at all until at least March 8th, which is Monday. Then
True.
we have between Monday and Sunday to coordinate a meeting between all 6 of us so that we can assign roles to everyone and complete the work and format it all within a week with 6
Yeah.
people that have full-time jobs. That's
Yeah, man.
that's just ridiculous to think that someone could do this. On top of that, the instructions are unclear. On multiple occasions, we have messaged back and forth in our group chat discussing what he wants for one of the questions. And then, we sent him an email and he doesn't respond to the emails. So
You'll love to see it.
so we have no clue how to answer these questions. So one day, one of my group members, Scott, gets tired of this, and he calls the professor during his office hours. And while on the phone with Scott, or no, it's Steven. Steven's his name, not Scott. While on the phone with Steven, the professor reads over the
Docs.
case study. Reads over the case study and then reads over the questions and then agrees with us that the question does not make sense, which means that he did not make the question. If he thought that it did not make sense, then he would not have made that. On top of that, we have these video lectures that he does not make. It's made by this lady called Lisa. And his name is oh, my headset just lost battery. I don't remember what his name is.
It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Fucking stupid. So I get an email from my academic advisor, and she's like, "Hey, is everything okay? We see you're kind of falling behind in this class." And I'm like, I've just been kind of having a problem, keeping up with all the work in these 2 classes because I'm also working a full-time job. And she's like, "Oh, maybe you can, and I also mentioned that, I can't drop one of the classes because I have to have 12 credits to get this financial backing so that I can afford it." And she was like, "Oh yeah, and I know it's hard. It can be hard having a full-time job and being a full-time student. Maybe email some of your professors and see if they would allow you to turn in late work." I'm like, "That's not going to fix this problem. If I fall behind and I can't catch up, then if I ever fall behind in the future, I'll just be fucking drowning." So I email our VA representative for my college and ask, and I'm like, "Hey, I know I have to start at 12 credits and maintain a 2.0 GPA at minimum, but with the classes I'm taking, I can't keep up. If would I be able to drop a class and still have it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, once you get in, then we adjust for whatever credits." I'm like, "Well, why not just let me sign up for 9 credits then?"
Right?
But anyway, so I emailed my advisor today, and I was like, "Hey, is there?" Or I was like, "Yeah, I uh, I emailed Greg, our VA, the VA representative, and he said that I would be able to drop any courses without losing my financial backing. So I would like to drop my APC 370 class because this professor, and I called him out by his name, does not seem to be instructing the class at all. He doesn't respond to emails. He doesn't do the work. He doesn't make the video conferences, and the questions make no sense. I've talked with my group members and they couldn't make sense of the questions either. I can't continue to take this class.
Yeah, that
So
shit's fucked, man.
so I have to wait till Monday for my advisor to email me back and say, oh yeah, you can drop the course. Here's your permission to drop the course, because once you only have like a week you only have a week before you can drop a class, and then you have to get academic approval to drop courses,
Yeah.
which is really dumb if you ask me.
It does sound fucking pretty fucking scamazy. But that's what
So
colleges are. A
so
scam.
I agree. Like, why do I have to take an ethics class if I want to, write programs for my life? Why do I have? I mean,
Well,
and like,
also, not
why?
even that, but you're going into an already flooded market with a bunch of other fucking people that are doing the exact same thing that you want to fucking do, and you have to compete with all these other fucking pussies. And it's such a fucking joke. Like, even getting out of college and shit. Some job like that are entry level are like, oh, you need like 10-year experience in
Oh
this
yeah,
and like
that's
5 years
that's
in
dumb
this
as
codes
fuck.
and shit. Fuck that, dude. It's so
Mm-hmm.
fucking stupid, man.
Mm-hmm. So it was the last week has been extremely stressful, and uh you know I got sad boy a lot. Um and
Seems like that,
yeah,
dude.
I I can confidently say that I have never cried because of school or work in my entire life until this week. It was that bad that I lost it and I broke down on three separate occasions
Never
because of
cried for
this.
school, but I've cried from work and shit. I mean, never from school, because I didn't give a fuck about school. That was too big of a fucking. I was just skating by.
Oh
But
yeah,
I've
something
been
else
there,
that I
man.
did this week though, um, because like I know that I had work to do, but I couldn't do anything. Honestly, like um I was actually having problems eating. Like I was only eating like half of what I normally do. Like I would eat some, and then I couldn't eat anymore. I couldn't make myself eat.
Yeah,
And
I get that way. It sucks.
yeah.
Let me be the first one to say.
So I decided to finally start watching Cowboy Bebop on Hulu, and
Sorry.
I started it on Monday when I got after work, and I got finished with it on Wednesday night after work. Like that's how
Yeah,
fucking good it was. I just couldn't stop watching it.
really good. A lot of
Been listening
episodes.
to it. And I've been listening to the soundtrack nonstop. If
It's a
there's
great
one thing I
soundtrack.
have to give
Like,
them, I don't think that there's not very many things that I can say that they matched the soundtrack with the show or movie perfect, except for
yeah.
you
Well, I
know
mean,
a couple.
well, dude, you know what's funny about how they did music and stuff? A
Hmm.
little fact is they did that shit just all live or whatever, just all together in a so just and recorded
Hell
in
yeah.
one space and stuff. It's sick as fuck. Yeah, it's it's very very fucking like interesting, especially since like you got to think that anime is 26 episodes long or some shit like that.
Hmm.
There
Yeah,
are
26.
4 fucking different albums for that fucking anime. There's 4 of them, not just fucking one. Like just the
Hmm.
fucking show.
Hmm.
There's 4 because of how many fucking songs they did for every fucking thing. It's
Yeah,
fucking dope.
it's
Like
great.
sick to see.
Like, oh my gosh, one of my favorite episodes was the mushrooms episode.
Mushroom hunting. Yeah, that's a great episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
He is.
I really,
I
I
love
actually,
Spike. Like walking up the
yeah, yeah.
steps.
He,
Frog's like, "This is the stairway to heaven." He's like, "No, I don't care." He just keeps walking.
yeah. Funny story about that. I had a similar experience like that once. One time when I was tripping on shrooms at my house by myself, just vibing. I was going upstairs, so I go grab some food or some shit, and like that shit started to hit. Like I just kept feeling like I was just walking and like up a fucking the staircase looked like it had gone infinite or whatever. I just kept walking. Dude,
Oh my god.
oh, it was not a good time.
I have not experienced stairs while tripping. I've only experienced carpet.
Yeah, but some soft carpet at that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Ian's place was like good. But oh my gosh. Um
It was a solid.
yeah.
It was a fun place.
Are there any other like movies or shows that you can think of that the soundtrack matched the movie or show perfect?
Blade Runner 2049.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I have it in
You
4K.
should do that, and then also notice all the similarities to Cowboy People.
Yeah.
Is they're very similar. Yeah.
The first time that I saw no, the reason why I watched Blade Runner 2049 is because the summer that I took a film study class because film study was an
Is that
easy
the one
three
that came out?
credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the original one.
2048. Wait, I think that's what it's called. I don't fucking remember.
Blade
I don't
Runner
remember.
I think it's just called Blade
I've seen
Runner.
both. Yeah.
Um
Both
but
fantastic fucking movies.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Um, and then I was like, well, I watched the original one, so now I want to watch the new one. Um, and then yeah, I watched 2049, and then because I bought it on Vudu in 4K, so now I can watch it whenever I want.
Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Another movie.
actually, I got one. I got another one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Austin, this is something we have to watch at some point. Um,
yeah.
look, yeah, we can do it anytime. But it's called Weathering with You.
Weathering with You.
It's a
Is that an anime?
yeah, it's an anime movie. It's a romance movie, and it's something that like the soundtrack just fucking looks it's fucking matches so perfectly with everything, and then also the art style, like everything was fucking just hand drawn and shit. It's fucking just the attention to detail is fucking immaculate and stuff. It's great
Oh, I
fucking
love
story and
attention to
stuff,
detail.
and it's really fucking good. Highly
You know
recommend.
the
I
one
watched it again recently.
that I think of immediately? Baby Driver.
Mm. Yeah, good movie. True.
Soundtrack. I don't know what it is. That soundtrack works perfect in the movie, but if you listen to the soundtrack on its own, it's not as good.
Well, it's because it's just a bunch of classic rock or some shit. That shit's like I don't yeah.
Yeah.
That
Though
movie's fucking
I feel
a
like I
fire
can
movie.
kind of I feel like I can kind of relate to him though, because
Dude, can we,
I have
okay, buddy.
ringing in my ear.
Like fucking saying, okay, buddy.
Mhm. Mhm. A lot of ear infections.
Yo, you really just
Mhm.
dude. Fucking I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say, can we just say that 2020 was the worst year for fucking movies? Just nothing came out, and the shit that did
Mhm.
come out, fucking sucked cock.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, you know what movie that I like that
you
released in
got
2020? Black Widow.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, Yeah. Dude, just watch WandaVision, bro.
Dude, actually I do need it. I want to watch that actually. That's probably going to be the next thing that I watch.
Heard it's pretty good. I've never watched it, but I heard it's pretty fucking good. And I think season 1 just ended, so if you want to fucking binge watch it, dude, this is the
Mhm.
time.
Mhm. The main actors, they had a PSA asking people not to spoil the show.
That's funny.
uh,
That's pretty funny.
yeah.
Oh
Because
yeah.
yeah, I have Tanner's Disney Plus. Just shares it with
Hell
me.
yeah.
I share my Voodoo with everyone. He shares his Disney Plus with me. It's a fair trade. hmm You know something else that's kind of bullshit.
Did you send me that login? I've never used it once. I should just to go watch Blade Runner 2049. But
Yeah, you watch it in 4K on your Xbox
I,
Series X.
yeah, okay, buddy. I could. That's a 4K TV down there too.
That's how we're gonna watch Kong versus Godzilla on what was that? What
True.
HBO
Yeah, it's actually
Max?
gonna be super fun.
Or what
Mm-hmm.
streaming service was that on?
Pretty sure it's HBO Max. I'm pretty sure that it's the one it's coming to. But also, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat looks sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Dude, there's so many
I actually
movies
have some
coming out
hype
in
for that.
2021 that look so good.
That's actually true.
Like,
We got Marvel movies actually coming out again this
yeah. Um. Oh, actually, so something about movies releasing, now during all the pandemic stuff. Um, what I wish that they would do is that on Vudu you can rent the movies. You can rent the movies to watch them, theater at home style, but they charge way too fucking much. They
Oh, really?
they want to charge you full retail price of the movie to rent it. I ain't gonna do that.
Bro,
If if
bro,
if
fuck
they
that.
if I paid, I would be willing to pay full price if I own the movie and then I could watch it. Just let me do that. I mean, I'm not. It's not. No one's
Yeah,
going to see
right.
it in movie theaters anyway. Just release it on DVD.
Hmm.
You do
That
like
is true, man.
I mean, you could get all the same stuff, like all the hype. Like, you say, "Oh yeah, this movie's releasing on this date," and then market have them promote to go and check it out on, you know, on Vudu or whatever, and then it comes out and everyone purchases it at the same time, and they get to see the movie
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would
because
be fucking cool, huh?
I guess the
That'd
only
be a
reason why
great.
they might not is that like some people go and see the movie in theater and then they buy the DVD.
Yeah, they want to make as much money as possible. As much bank they can get. Look, dude, I don't know. Like, movies are just whack. I feel the same way with games, too. Everybody
Mhm.
just
Mhm.
follows the same fucking script. Shit that just works. No
Yeah.
one
Oh,
is
speaking of
inventive or
games.
just tries to fucking do anything new. Oh,
So,
yeah.
speaking of games and all the so I'm a big fan of like space related, like space bounty hunting, space smuggling. Like I watched Firefly, the live action TV series from 2003 that got canceled because no one liked it until 2007. I watched all that, which is like space smuggling. And then I I watched like the Han Solo movie and the Mandalorian, and got really into like the Boba Fett Star Wars like lore stuff. and then I
Yeah, that's
watched
just
Cowboy
cool.
Bebop. So I really love like that kind of stuff. And what the one thing that I'm missing that's similar to that is a really good video game for stuff like that. I've heard a lot of people praise Star Wars Bounty Hunter, but when I had the PlayStation Now, I tried playing it, and the controls were so bad on PlayStation, I just couldn't play it.
Hmm.
It was that bad.
How are they that
um,
bad for console? Like, what do they fucking do? Like, it's
it was
console
like
controls have been the same since like fucking 2000 and goddamn 5, bro. What did they fucking do to fuck you up
it
that
was like
bad?
you couldn't. It was like you couldn't move sideways at the same. Like you couldn't move sideways or something. Like you could only dodge sideways. Some stupid shit like that. Because
You
of like
can
how the
only
analog
move
sticks work.
forward. You can only use forward and backwards. What do you mean
Then
right and
aiming was
fucking
just
left?
absolute garbage.
I've never even heard of this game, so I'm just going to assume it's
Really?
dog shit. That's why I've never heard of it. Yeah.
And the level layout wasn't very good. It took me really long to really long to find out how to get through the first level, and then I got stuck and I just quit.
Nice. Nah, that's a
um,
fucking good game,
but
bro.
um, so I really like that kind of stuff. And missing a video game, I'm gonna try to learn how to make a video game, a space
Good thing to
bounty
learn.
hunting game. Um, I'm like, it's gonna take years when I start like actually making it, but I still also have to decide like what type of game. Like, do I want it to be like open world like GTA, but in space,
No.
or
Honestly,
do I
what you
want it to
do.
be like Skyrim or something?
No, no, you make it like an MMORPG, dude.
It would
That's what
be
I'm
single
saying.
player. I don't want to do anything with multiplayer.
What
It'd be
the
my first
fuck?
project.
Bro, but think about this. Raiding other people. Straight up fucking destroying and
But
taking
you
other
know
people's
how
shit.
hard it is to do
Yeah,
multiplayer
I
shit?
know. Yeah, 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 I do. Look, no one said. Look, we just get a
There's a
bunch of
reason why
backing
indie
from
games are all
people.
single player.
Look, we just get a bunch of backing from people, GoFundMe or some shit, and then we just yoink all the fucking money and then never come on.
Actually, wait,
I'm
wait,
just
wait,
fucking
wait,
joking.
wait. What
Wait.
about when I get done with college and I have all my C++ programming learned? I start like I get I find my career, but I start a GoFundMe to fund a me making a video game,
It'd be cool. I'd back it.
like a side
As long
project
as I
type
could be
thing.
like an NPC or like an
I just
Easter egg.
name. I have an Easter egg, Young Left. Some in some corner, there's a small member squad logo printed.
That'd be pretty funny.
But so I found out Epic Games, good old for the consumer Epic Games, they made the Unreal
Fortnite.
Engine, and the
Yeah.
Unreal Engine is free to use, free to license.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I'm gonna use that, and it's the best engine out there.
No, Unreal Engine's great. It's one of the fucking best.
um, so well, it's not
Actually,
100% free.
speaking of engines,
Once you get like I think it's like a million or 5 million downloads. It's either downloads or that amount of money. Then they start taking a five
yeah,
percent cut from you.
makes sense. Um, actually, you know what shit was like innovative for its time, but now like looking back on it isn't
Hmm.
shit. Remember when Crisis 2 came out and just how that game just
Yeah.
destroyed PCs at the
Hmm.
time?
I remember playing on an Xbox 360 on a free to play weekend.
Good game.
I had no
Good
fucking
game.
clue what I was doing.
He's kind of a dude that's like in a metal suit. He's like a alien man. That's all you really need. The
Well, I
rest
played
of
the
the story can
multiplayer.
just be. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just kept getting shot
Actually,
by a bow.
what I'm excited about coming out here soon.
Oh, it's a good boy Flash.
Oh wow, a special guest appearance, Flash.
Special guest Flash.
Pog.
Good
Flash
boy.
Pog. Flash Pog.
Flash Pog. It's a timestamp, 50 minutes.
You put that up, just like a bunch of the emotes around the screen.
Yes.
My favorite emote in your channel.
Yeah,
I hate the other one.
dude. I can
Yeah, it's
start
a fucking
making like if I want to start making emotes, I can start making like really high quality emotes if I like pose for a green screen and stuff.
true. Should do that.
Cause then I can just isolate. It's easy to isolate.
True.
Here, I want
Yeah,
your
dude, that shit would be cool as fuck. Like, I'll be honest, I just pay artists for my shit.
head. Yeah. Always pay your artists, even if they're friends. Still pay them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I support art,
So,
especially
I'm actually
sex
probably gonna need.
workers.
I'm probably gonna have to pay some people to make assets for the game.
Well, yeah, obviously. Probably, yeah.
I
You know where
just
you could find
I
that, Austin? You probably could fucking find some dude on Fiverr or some
no, I literally make it all myself.
Yeah, okay, fucking
Everything
buddy.
from the code to the music to the to
Yeah,
the
to the
assets,
fucking
all of it.
artwork. You start fucking drawing fucking everything. You're storyboarding. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
buddy.
Flash,
You
you
have
like the raise energy? Oh, he licked the
uh
can. He likes it.
he has a good
Raise
taste in
energy.
raise energy. Yes, you should check them out. And if you do, use code small member at checkout. That's SMALLMEMBER at checkout for
It's
15%
all
off. And it
caps. I'm
yeah.
not sure if it matters or not, but when they give us the code, it's in all caps.
Yeah, you guys definitely check that out. It's a pretty pog, and then we
Hmm.
drink it here in the podcast and very much enjoy it. I'm just out currently. I'm actually considering. I actually got to pick some more up. I've been ordering. I'm actually considering ordering some cases of shit just so I have a bunch of it.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
stocked up for a while.
the sour gummy ones that I bought. I went to our local was it GNC or is it GMC?
Yeah, GMC.
It's
GMC.
GNC. Um, and bought. Oh, I walked in and I saw the cans. I was looking at them, and I sort of looked around the store, and they're like, "Hey, what you looking for?" I'm like, wondering if you have any like big boxes of the of the Raise Energy, and they're like, yeah, I think I have a few boxes in the back. Here, what flavor do you want? We have sour apple and voodoo and
Oh yeah.
Apollo. Man, I wish I would have taken the Apollo.
I actually, you might have to hook me up with one you went to because I might just go do that. That way, I don't have to wait for shipping.
It's just the one by your house.
Ah, okay, I'll do that then.
But
Bet.
Zach,
I know.
if you
If I order
you
online, I can just use our code.
if you
But I
yeah,
could also
you
use
get a
my
discount.
own code.
You
I could
could,
literally
but
just
Zach,
use
listen.
my own.
Listen here, if you use it, either one of the code, you get not only discount on your order, but you also get paid for it.
Yeah, okay.
So wait,
Maybe.
actually,
I still
excuse
have to
me.
decide.
I just
'Cause
that's technically like we would get like that's technically a 30% discount for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There you
It
go.
was just really funny. I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing.
Man,
But I
he's
kind of
getting
want to
all
just
up in my
fucking get some.
business. Look at him. Holy cow.
Yeah. Be like that, bro. Just vibing, man.
Yeah. Hey, bud, cool it down.
Yeah, man. You got any
Yeah.
topics or anything for? I don't know if we
Um,
got. I don't even know
another
how long
thing
we've been
that's
going. I think we're
another thing
5 minutes.
that's complete bullshit. Whenever you do an online payment via credit card, the convenience fee that they charge for it, complete bullshit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
That
more
shit sucks
convenient for
cock.
them to take an electronic payment than it is for me to mail in $7.32 via mail and have a person count it by hand. Way more convenient
True.
for the company, therefore the company should be eating the convenient fee, not the consumer.
I agree. It shit sucks, dude. Dude, fuck companies. Fuck people. We
Yeah,
should just return to
fuck companies.
monkey.
Actually, something that a company that I can say is good. Um, OnePlus. OnePlus is good. They like their consumers. They actually listen to their consumers. I I have my
Nice.
phone and I like it.
Oh yeah. Hey,
um,
dude, that's good to shit to see.
actually, funny story about me having my phone. I'm pretty sure that I convinced some boomer to go and buy a OnePlus phone for like
Hmm.
$400 or like
Bruh.
300. Like I showed, like
Why?
they had their Samsung, or they had I think it was like it was some budget phone, like a Motorola or a TCL or some ZTE, some cheap
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
like that. And I showed them mine, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing! I would love that." And then I was like, well, this is an $800 phone." They're like, "Oh, maybe not so much that." I was like, "But there's this other one that's like, $300-400 on Amazon. This one would be a good one too." And then
Oh yeah.
they wrote down which one it was, and then they left. So I may have convinced them to buy a OnePlus
I still
phone.
can't believe you bought a fucking $800 phone.
hmm I like my phones. I use it as a tool.
I use mine for porn.
I also use it for that.
That's pretty much all that I use. I'll be honest.
So,
That and like
so
podcast.
this is the best phone for porn
I
in
don't
the
give a
world.
fuck. I'm not paying $800 for some
I
fucking
got
porn.
I got that high resolution and high refresh rate. That phone has
Yeah,
a
because
higher
of that,
refresh rate than any of my other screens in my house.
when you're jerking off on the TV upstairs, it's just not the same.
When you're jerking off
It's
in
just
VR
not
and
the
your
same.
parents walk in and you just don't even know because you're in VR.
And then they disown you.
How funny would it be if I made it my goal to get disowned by each member of my family?
How fucked would it be if your mom walked in and you were just like fucking like the couch cushion? Like, would that be like the breaking point for her? Or would yeah, like what would be worse? You jerking off in VR or fucking the couch cushion? Like, which one would fucking be worse?
Probably couch cushion. She knows
Unless
I'm
you're
a
just
tech guy.
complete.
She probably wouldn't find it be too weird.
Well, what happens if like you're just completely naked in the VR? Just like no, instead of like having like some boxers on or something, you're just completely fucking. Just I'm talking nothing. You're just completely just free
The
balling.
oh my gosh, because the VR headset has to be on, you have to have the lights on white so it can keep track of where you are. You're just sitting there butt naked in bright ass lights.
You can't even have them off. That's funny. Oh, that's fucking mad funny.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
my
that was,
my headset has inside out tracking. It has to be able to see the room in order to position itself.
yeah.
Actually, speaking of my VR headset, I actually I might have to contact customer support about it because no matter what port I plug it into on my GPU, it always says that the display port is not connected.
Oh,
And then
what the fuck?
and then I finally got it working yesterday. And I went to go and play Phasmophobia, and it would launch in Steam, and I would see it on my game monitor, but it would not launch in the VR headset. So I couldn't actually play. So I need to find out if that's a Steam problem or if it's a, Oculus software / headset problem. But
Or
I
just
got it.
fucking maybe your drivers need to be updated.
I updated them because I looked it up and that's what someone said it could be. So I updated my drivers.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got because I moved my PC and now it's all the way back in the corner. I had to buy an extension cable for my VR headset. And
that might do it. That might be fucking with the connection or some shit.
no. I that's what I thought at first. So I unplugged it and just went direct headset into the GPU, and that's where I was at. That's when I was having the issues. Because once I got that fixed, then I was gonna plug in the extension cable.
Sure.
But something I want to find out how to. I can't wait until I get done with college. I have so many things planned that I literally can't do anything because I'm still living at home. Like, I want to get my own place so that I can set up an area for the podcast and a separate area for my stream, and I'll also have my stream set up so that when I can play VR in front of my green screen and stream it, but I can't do that until I get my own house.
Yeah. Yeah, it's look, man. What at least we'll at least be here another 5 years. So we got another 5 times.
At least another 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah, I'm quitting it at 30. I'm like, that's it for me. I know that 5 years isn't equal up to 30, but I'm just like, that's it for me. 27's where I just decide just to fucking.
What, you're not? That's when you're done streaming and everything. You're done. Age 30.
No, it's done. Yeah.
Okay, guys, clip it. Another announcement. If you guys want to hear any audio clips, and you want to comment with the timestamp and what the audio is, I will go back and clip them, and I'll make a new channel in my Discord, and I'll post them for anyone to use. Out of context, I don't care. Clip
what
it.
What are they gonna fucking use them for? What are
I don't know.
Gonna fucking
they're
use
just gonna Twitter in the future, cancel us in the future.
I guess. I can't wait.
Or like to hold us to our words. Like how we said, if we get to
be screaming when I'm fucking 30. Fucking 8 years down, or no, 7 years down the line.
If you are, they'll be able to call you out. They'll be able to call you out and be like, "Hey, you said you're done at 30." Imagine if you got big, like you got as big as Ninja, and then you hit 30, and everyone's like, "Oh, looks like you're done," and they just all started unsubbing and everything.
Dude, no shit. Oh, I would quit. Like if I got that fucking big, I would take that fucking money and just run. I don't give a fuck. I'm just leaving, dipping out. I'm fucking gonzo. You won't see me ever fucking again on the face of the fucking internet. I'll just be living in the fucking cabin somewhere, just fucking jerking up with my fucking money. Just.
No, I'd still do it. I'd stay running.
Like how you said nothing to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you could just invest in stocks then, or just invest in something
game
else.
stocks.
You always just make that money last. Okay, buddy.
Just put it all into Bitcoin.
I'm putting it all into Dogecoin. To the fucking moon, baby.
Actually, I'm thinking about using my card
I
to
was gonna say, have you
mine when
looked
I'm
into
not home.
mining yet?
No, I
Let's
haven't.
start
I've been
fucking
busy with
mining,
school.
baby.
I've been busy with
Let's
school.
get into some. Let's be some miners. We can fucking get some
Mm.
pickaxes, bro. Take that shit to your PC. Just
Minecraft.
start fucking wailing on them. Fucking bam.
I'm gonna undervolt my card.
Minecraft. You should,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're mining, because it's gonna take up a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's gonna use your. It's gonna use your stuff.
Yeah, but I got a nice PC for it.
That's true. Till Austin
I
fucking comes home and fucking house is burned to the fucking ground. And your
no,
PC's
I'm gonna
just
make
fucking
sure that my NZXT cam software is set to performance mode at all times.
Yeah, you fucking better. Yeah, plus you have the
Hey,
fucking Noctua fan, so there's really not too much to worry about your CPU ever overheating or anything.
I want to
PC has pretty good
oh,
airflow.
actually, I have a funny story. So
Sure.
the last couple of days I got a few games of Valorant in, and I've been winning them. I've been coming back. I'm like 90 points in bronze 2 now, so I'm almost back up to bronze 3. And I've been forgetting to take my case fans off of silent mode, which is them turning off completely. I have two modes on my PC. All right, two presets. I have performance, which pretty much sets the fans at max, and I have quiet, which turns the fans off completely.
Bruh.
When I'm gaming, editing, whatever, I'll have it on performance mode. But when I'm just sort of chilling, working on homework, I'll have it on silent mode.
I guess that
Um,
makes sense, yeah.
but the last the last few days, I've been forgetting to put them. I've been forgetting to put it back into performance mode when I'm gaming. So I've just been playing Valorant with just the CPU and the GPU fans going.
Jesus Christ.
But
I mean, you got the
because of
fucking Noctua things, so those
I have the
motherfuckers just
so I have the dual Noctua giant heat uh, heat sink for my CPU, and my GPU is a blower style hybrid card. So it's like partially water cooled and partially air cooled, and the air goes out the back of the PC, so it's not just sticking in the case. So I realize when I'm done gaming, that's when I realized that my fans weren't running the whole time, and I look at my temps, and my CPU will be, or one of them will be sitting at 50 degrees, and the other one will be sitting at 40
yeah.
degrees. I'm like, hell yeah.
That's not pretty good, actually.
I
Still pretty
when I'm in
fucking good.
performance mode, it'll go down to like 30. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, man.
It's like super
Austin
cold in my
doesn't.
room though, so it works.
Austin in the winter just blasted it. Just fuck. Temps are negative.
Your CPU is negative 3 degrees. Dude,
CPU's just
honestly,
actually
like
not fucking running.
I've had times where like it's been so cold in my room, and I'm like too cheap to go out and buy a space heater. So like instead I
Yeah,
just
you just
try to
turn on the
set my
PC.
PCs to go as
Yeah.
like hard as I can. Like I'll have like 3 games running at once, and then I'm just like
Well,
editing. I'm like I'm just working on some shit or
I
something
was gonna
while
say
three
I'll do
games
that
are
with this
running.
PC sometimes. Like sometimes my feet get cold, so I'll just like start turn up
Oh,
the performance or some shit, and I'm just like,
something about that PC though. I need to know how many open spaces you have for additional fans, because I had someone recycle his old computer at my work, and he also recycled 4 brand new Cooler Master 120 millimeter fans,
I think I don't know.
like
It has
in the
space.
box and
I don't
everything.
know. It's Pog. I think it has space
But
for
that case is a
4.
very
I don't
good
know.
one.
I could be. I don't know. Might have room on the front, but I have to fucking take it apart and look. I know it has room on the top. first two fans.
Yeah,
So
I
at
know that
least two.
that PC is just in general, in terms of like the parts that they chose to put in it, really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Be like that though.
CPU and GPU are okay. We upgraded the RAM, so that's okay now. But like other than that, eh.
Yeah. It's fucking whatever. Like, it gets the job done.
Oh,
That's what matters.
something else that I just remembered. I was thinking about the storage solutions in that. I was like, hey, at least you don't have a failing hard drive. And then I remembered I no longer have a failing hard drive. I have a nice 4 terabyte SSD. But
Yep.
something that happened while I was installing that SSD, my a different SSD, the one that I download my downloads, my documents, my pictures are all saved in, um, as well as it was my program drive. For some reason, it got erased or corrupted or something. So I've been this last week re-downloading like everything, like right before the podcast, I had to re-download OBS Studio,
That's funny.
and
That's really fucking funny.
I've had to re-download my programs for my schoolwork. It's
Yeah, that
like
really makes you think of like, or like really makes you show like how much shit you actually use. You like never think
Mhm.
about it until you have to like
Yeah,
re-download
I have
everything.
so many programs that just I use all of them.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
mean,
be
just
like
right on
that.
my taskbar right now, I have like 9 different programs that I'm using.
Oh yeah.
So like it's nuts.
You switch your taskbar yet?
I
To the
switched it
top?
back.
Ah.
I couldn't handle it.
You couldn't hang.
No, couldn't have it at
Kind
the
of funny
top.
though.
It's funny because I'm part of like a Facebook group where people post their setups, and there was someone who had their taskbar at the top, and everyone was commenting like, "What the fuck? Why is the taskbar at the top? What the hell is that? That hurts my eyes. That's weird. I don't like it." I'm like, glad
Kind of
mine
true
wasn't
though,
set to the
dude.
top when I took the picture of my setup.
It's true. Dude, Wardell has his set to the left. Dude. What the fuck,
Oh
man?
no, I can't do the sides at all. That's the worst.
You do be built differently though.
Like I understand the reasoning why someone would argue to have it at the top because that's where all your toolbar and stuff are. But
Yeah.
like as well as like it can like if you have a if you're if you're on like a bezel-less monitor, a lot of times they have a chin at the bottom but no bezel around the sides or top, and it kind of you can put the taskbar at the top and it kind of evens out with the chin at the bottom. So
True.
that's another reason why you might want to have it at the top. But we've been using it at the bottom all these years. But what kind of psycho puts it on the side?
Dude, he's just built differently, man. Like that's all I say. It's like he's left-handed, so kind of because he uses a left-handed mouse as well. Like instead of fucking right, like most fucking people with right fucking handed mouse, he uses a left-handed mouse. Shit throws it that way. Wild, but people are just fucking better at gaming, huh?
Yeah, dude, I wish I was good at video games.
Yeah,
I'm
I was just
not.
more consistent. I'm not consistent enough
I
to be good.
dude, I was getting so good at Valorant. Like the one thing that I gave myself before was I was okay at hitting heads. Like I was good at clicking people in the head. Now I can't even do that, and it just pisses me off.
You just gotta get back into like the flow of it. It's just a mental game. Like you're just what I like to do is something that I try to do is always go for a fucking big confidence boost. Like going for some fucking risky play or just like some fucking nasty peek right away. Just to
Oh
fucking
yeah.
bait something or to show that you're fucking better. Because that
Something
will
that
only
I
fucking
have
help your
gotten though,
confidence and fuck them.
I have been just absolutely wrecking with the op lately. Like I haven't been hitting people in the head, but I've been destroying people with the op. Like um like I'm not sure if you keep an eye on the clips channel in this Discord, but I was playing with Peace and Casey the other, I think maybe also Sunny, I'm not sure. And we were playing on I forgot the name of the map. It's the one with the ropes.
Split.
Split. And then we had the bomb down on B, and Reyna was up in heaven. She killed my two teammates, and I had an op. I was on back site, and she jumped from inside heaven.
Actually, Austin, I got a quick thing. Can you show the clip while you're describing it? Like this is for the
All right,
video,
let me
like some
timestamp it.
editing
Yeah,
thing. Throw in the clip, dude.
hour and
Put a bitch in there
57.
for reference. Yeah,
Um,
because I've seen it, but a lot of people might not have. So we should just
what did I say?
throw that in there.
Oops. Hour and 15 is what. So she was in heaven and she jumps down into drop, like and it was one of those moments where, like, you know how someone like runs and jumps in front of somewhere just to like just so that their head pops up so they can get like information, like those kind of jumps.
Yeah,
It was like that, and I flicked to her and just destroyed her. It
yeah, it'd be like that
was nuts.
sometimes. Yeah,
And
like those
then
clips. Those are
we had another game where I wasn't hitting like any shots all game, and I decided to buy the Odin. And it's a 1v4. We're at like 7 or something, and they're at 12. And they have the bomb down, say on icebox up in the canister at the top. Sage walled it off. I had an Odin 1v4. I wasn't hitting my shots. My teammates all sent GG in the chat, and I sneaked onto site. I climbed up rope. Omen was looking off to the side, and he was throwing a smoke, so I just wrecked him real quick. And then he also threw a smoke down on top of bomb for some reason. So I
I
turned to
don't
my
think it.
left, and I just
Look, I'm gonna
sprayed
be
on the
honest.
wall. Yeah.
The smoke might not have been or the what happened with the omen smoke is when you die as omen when throwing a smoke. There's a chance when you click your mouse after or like before you die and shit, it'll just throw it where you are. It's really fucky.
Well,
So that's what he
it
was.
was actually on the bomb though.
And he's just an idiot. I'll just be honest. I don't know why you'd ever
um,
do that in this situation.
so I turn and I have an Odin, so I'm like, okay, they know where I am, so spray down the wall. So I spray down the wall, and you know how it is. You know you spray down the wall and you shoot a couple more bullets. And I was holding W, walking into the wall, and I just charged through the wall. And Sage is standing right behind it. I just charged straight through her, kill her immediately, and just start defusing the bomb. I get someone starts spraying me through smoke with a phantom, and I just stick it, and I get the defuse, and then I jump out the front, spraying with the Odin again. Cypher is right in front of me, spray him down, and then I turn to the left, and Reyna's running at me with a knife, so I just destroy her, and we came back and won the game.
Yeah. The simple knife, the
Dog.
classic. Alright, dude. Let's fucking end this shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Unless you got
All
anything else you
right.
want to bring up.
No.
Alright.
Get those episodes to the likes. Like episode 28, get it to 5 likes. Episode 12, give it a whole bunch of likes. Just all give all the likes to episode 12. But deuces.
Yeah. Peace, bitches.